Spence, eating that good breakfast this morning, huh? So we're headed to Spring Hill.
Spring Hill.
It's like a 2-hour drive.
I'm filming the roof of the truck.
I'm filming you, Spence. I'm only filming Spencer. That's what everybody wants to see.
Happens. Look at your video, dude.
I'm
What
looking
is
at
happening?
it's filming you guys. I'm filming you guys. James found it. Figured it'd be a good addition to Cleetus' house.
James isn't even here helping us.
Yeah, James somehow found it and lives closer, like an hour closer. We don't know what we're doing.
Bear with us, guys.
All we know is we're driving to Spring Hill. Well,
We don't have Cleetus
James'
with us.
house, yeah.
So I get a text from old Jack Stan Jimmy James Towel at about 1 o'clock in the morning one night, well past my bedtime. I text him back the next day and he sends me a screenshot. Bald eagle on Facebook Marketplace. Not just any bald eagle, a 9-foot tall, completely made out of wood, chainsaw carved and painted bald eagle. Next thing you know, here we are, JH, Cooper, everybody involved. We got Cooper's trailer in the back, and we've been on the road for how long now?
Feels like
I mean,
all day.
this has been like a 1.5 to 2 hour trip one way, and we gotta get this unit on the trailer here soon. So
Didn't bring James.
yeah, we were supposed to pick him up, but we drove about 40 minutes past the pickup, and then we realized we didn't have James yet. So we're here to get the bald eagle now.
Yeah, no, it's 2 pieces.
Well, there it
So
is.
one boulder goes with the eagle, the other 3 boulders are the base.
I mean, I'm 6 foot.
Oh man,
It's the top of it.
look at this thing. Let the freedom ring, brother. Look at that back piece.
What did you use it for? Where'd you have it?
I bought it to put it in my office. I collect a lot of weird things.
We got JH Diesel being the heavy lifter. This thing was not light, dude. It took me, you, and Cooper probably about 5 minutes of trying to figure out a plan. You look pretty good next to it.
I feel really American right now.
You look American.
I feel so American.
I really dig it. All right, guys. What do you think?
I think.
Who needs the gym when you can just lift 400-pound bald eagles every day?
Friends of the year for sure.
Yeah, I think.
This is a heavy unit.
He's gonna love this.
Look at how big it is, dude. Like compared to you, Justin.
Well, look, I'm 6 foot.
Lay down with that thing. So we got JH Diesel, 6 feet tall, hands out.
5'7".
Bro, with your hands up, you're not even as tall as the
I'm like
wings.
6 or 9 feet with my hands fully out, and like
6 or 9.
Between 6 or 9 feet. The next step of the process is to actually kind of come up with a way to trick Garrett to leave the house. Because he's prepping for race week right now. He's prepping for Rocky Mountain Race Week. And he's in the barn, you know, painting the trailer. But we're thinking about making an elaborate scenario.
We're gonna try. You're gonna try to get him to
What do
JH's.
giraffes eat? You think we could get something out there like carrots or something?
Yeah, we'll throw some carrots to him.
So I think what I'm going to do is, since I currently am living at Garrett's house, I'm going to go home, and Justin is going to call Garrett and say something.
There's a
I'm gonna
big
tell him my
jean short
dog,
sale.
I think, is out. Somebody called me. This is such a terrible sounding plan, but it will work. As long as he doesn't send his girlfriend or Spencer instead of himself to my house, we should be good. Can you do me a huge favor real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
My neighbor just left, and they said that they think Bailey was running around behind my house in the field behind my house.
Oh, shit, yeah, we'll go right now.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
We can roll it if you put it down.
Did not think it was gonna be that big.
So strong.
Wow. Very tricky. Oh. Damn. It's the sickest thing I've ever seen. It's 2 pieces. What? It's 2 pieces. Right here is split. Is this real wood? This is a
real.
carved real wooden eagle. Y'all tricked me. No way. That is sick. Hold up.
Be careful, Justin. That thing's
We got him.
Oh
We
my
got him.
Like, come here.
Yeah, boys. We got him. Where did you get this? So I'll let
Spring Hill.
I'll let Spence give you the rundown on how we acquired this piece of American history.
So I got a text about 1 o'clock in the morning from Jack Stan Jimmy.
Okay.
Sent me a screenshot from the marketplace. The next day, we put the plan together, and we just knew you had to have it.
Here she is.
You drove a trailer up there and got it?
Yeah, we've been in the car for like 5 hours.
Where were you? I was at grandma's all day. Oh, thanks, guys. Dude, that's freaking awesome.
He's sick.
Thank you, dude.
We figured we'd just leave it here for you.
I love it,
It's
man.
like 500 pounds. You
Oh,
can do what you want with it.
Leave it right in the middle of the driveway.
It is
It's
awesome.
2 pieces. This is one piece, these 3, and then this is all one piece. It's a little wobbly on it right now.
We gotta like.
Right
We
around.
were gonna stick it in the front yard by the pond. We didn't know where you'd want it, so.
Oh, dude, definitely on the jump over there. So when you look out the back window, it's,
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
on the opposite side of the pond.
Thanks, guys.
there you go.
Oh, this is
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Georgie, still coming off that big win, man.
Still coming off that big win, dude. Still shaking.
Big win.
How about you, pal? Best week ever?
Big win, best week ever.
I mean, 2 trophies, 1 pass. Doesn't
come-
happen that often.
You know the deal, man. Oh yeah, 1 pass, 2 trophies. Woo! Fire me up. All right, guys, so I'm up at the shop today, reunited with the White Bison. I definitely missed my truck after riding in a race car for 1,300 miles. You tend to miss the everyday nice things you get in one of these trucks. But here's the deal. Right now, we're just kind of checking out the shop, checking out the situation, and we're going to be going to the Freedom Factory here in a minute, but just wanted to get back to the shop today and see how everything's going. The C7 is in our lift. You can see it over there, sitting there. C7 has a problem that we haven't been able to sort because we've been kind of out of time lately, but it's overheating. So we got to figure out what we did there. Ruby, Leroy, and the GT5 Honey get back in a couple days, 2 days. So you can see over here, we got Toast. We got my dad's Camaro. We have the Bald Regal, James' future drift car, and looks like Jeremy parked over here. It's actually pretty clean over here. So I just want to make sure we're getting organized for this week. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Hopefully get things sorted for Toast. The supercharger was actually lost in the mail for this thing. So that was super unfortunate, but the blower shop went ahead and built us a new supercharger and have it on the way, and luckily it was insured by the mail, so I believe it's getting paid for. It was actually on its way back from the blower shop, so they're handling all of that, but they've been super cool about it. They went ahead and just built us a new blower, so Toast will have a supercharger back. Then we can stick that Blueprint 540 back in this thing and hopefully get it back up and running before some of our events that are coming up. Really want to see this thing do a full burnout and pop some tires. I mean, it's been a while. So car just had a lot of issues because we slapped it together, but Toast will be back soon. James' drift car, we got a transmission and stuff. We're so not even supposed to be showing that. Details coming soon on that. And my dad's car is just here temporarily, so don't get too attached to that. But the cars from race week get back in a couple of days, and Ruby and the GT500 are getting detailed. Leroy, we just pretty much pressure wash him, and we're just gonna clean the cars up super good. And then we got to pull the transmission out of Ruby and the transmission out of Leroy to get to the clutch on Leroy, because we got to do a throwout bearing, and then we're going to send the transmissions out to RPM Transmissions, get freshened up. Lots of stuff, lots of moving parts, but the cars will be down for a couple weeks, and then we'll put them back together, go run some side-by-side 7s. Everyone loved the side-by-side pass, and it just definitely needs to happen, but with a 7-second time slip, if that makes sense. So guys, that is your update at the shop. Let's head down to the Freedom Factory and see what's going on there, because I mean, I cleaned up the burnout pad for the day after burnout rivals and then rolled out of town. So I know Alec has been there working on stuff, so let's go check it out, see how he's doing. Well, dang. There she is, brothers. This is the longest I've been away from the Freedom Factory since we bought the place. Well, folks, it appears Vaughn and Chelsea tore it up pretty good after I left. They were definitely letting it eat over here, but I know that Vaughn and Chelsea have some really rad videos coming out, because the day that you guys saw me drifting Vaughn's Fox, they stayed after that and shot a whole bunch of crazy freestyle stuff around the track, and I had to leave for race week, so I didn't get to freaking see it, but I know that they tore it up, so you guys definitely are going to want to check that out. Look at this though. We have their pile of tires. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. So, I don't know. Have to get rid of those at some point. We still have the 316 speed loader, so I got to maybe take advantage of doing some stuff with that while it's still here. But let's shoot into the track, just take a look at that, and then we're going to go in the barn. Ah, beautiful. freaking beautiful. Damn, dude, Alex has this place looking spotless. Attaboy, dude. Yes, looks freaking great. Looks so good still. You can still see the stripes from the burnout rivals. I haven't mowed it since. But the lawn care nut really did a great job mowing it before our event. Man, everything looks great. No water on the burnout pad too. It's all dried up. I know we got some rain while it's gone. Looking freaking fantastic out here. Guys, the pad I thought would have like a much darker spot, but it actually is, it doesn't look bad at all. I mean, it's obviously a pretty central spot, but the rubber is not too thick. It's got plenty of grip when you drive over it now, which is nice, a little extra grip. The concrete was kind of slippery like we talked about, but it's really evening out. After Vaughn and Chelsea ran their FD cars on it, we picked up a lot of grip just in those areas, and then after the burnout contest, now it's like fantastic. Sponsor signs looking beautiful. Shout out to Motion, Texas Speed, Holly Nitto, and Heatwave, our boys. Let's go check out the shop because I know we got some tore up vehicles. Can we give a shout out to Chad and his Mustang and burnout rivals? Did anyone see how amazing he did? The guy freaking killed it, man. I gotta say. Got this thing sitting outside because we needed some extra room with neighbor and Donnie both being in here. They take up a lot of room, and beautiful, 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 man. Alec did a great job cleaning this place up. Gotta love when you can rely on your guys. Oh yeah, I have my X3 here too. All right, so this place is packed full. We got the X3, we got the Can-Am Defender, and then we got Donnie, which I'm pretty sure needs some tires. I think Vaughn's guys put some tires on it before they left. Yeah, they did. Sick. So Donnie has a fresh set of Nitto G2s on it. Neighbor looks like his tires are definitely good. Yeah, those are definitely good. And then finally, we got a freaking Cool Boss for in here because this little building gets so hot. But guys, when I was in the burnout box in Neighbor, somehow when I wall tapped, our freaking, well, I guess not somehow, I did a wall tap and the damn fuel cell shifted just enough and it put a puncture in it. And luckily we were able to catch the fuel and stop the leak, but we do need to put a new fuel cell in Neighbor. So that's just your update for in the shop. So guys, one of the things I did worry about, and you can see this is the main area that the guys came through with the pro cars, and I was just so concerned about how our asphalt was going to hold up because, you know, we bought this asphalt not knowing it was going to hold up under racing conditions, but we tried to buy the proper asphalt for grip and things like that. And I'll say this is some of the most grippy asphalt I've ever driven on. And I'm also really excited to say that it held up super well. So that makes me feel really good because I want to have more drifting events and I want to maybe have a major drifting event very soon. But just to know that our facility is holding up really well to everything that Vaughn and Chelsea and his team put it through, that is an awesome feeling because that is as hard as it's gonna get as far as drifting goes. And then where Vaughn cut through the grass and everything and where we just kind of nicked the grass from having fun, there are really no issues. It grows back so fast and the grass is so tough, guys. Like when Vaughn went for my hood and slid all the way through there, it literally did nothing. The Scott's Pro Vista St. Augustine, it's good stuff. The other thing that I was worried about too, guys, is the transition. And as you can see, it is holding up flawlessly. The transition stayed super smooth, no chunks coming out, nothing. It looks great. And then to add to that, just to prove to the haters who said it wouldn't hold up, I'm sure one day it will fall apart, this transition also looks freaking perfect. Absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, that is your update on the Freedom Factory, the shop, everything. Plus a big thank you to my friends who got me the freaking bald eagle. But that's it for today's video. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll freaking see you later.